Yes, I'm back. Today I'm talking about that Chris Brown situation. He was accused, in my eyes, by a suspected white supremacist. That female Bailey, I can't remember her last name. I know her first name is Bailey. Um, she was first of all, he didn't even invite her to the house. One of his associates had her in the house. All right. This female is a known thief because she's wanted in New York for grand larceny. She she was seen snatching a purse and stealing someone's Michael Kors wallet or some sort of high fashion wallet was in the purse. She dropped the purse but kept the wallet. So she's wanted in New York for that. Articles in the description. She allegedly texted one of her friends after she was kicked out of Chris Brown's home, saying it's about to go down. And I knew this was a crock of bullshit when I first seen the headlines. Like, Chris Brown's having a standoff with the police after this white victim allegedly is saying that he pulled a gun on her. Yeah, it's one of them old white supremacy tactics they use because these white supremacy females, a lot of them, not all these females out here are white supremacists. The ones like her, suspectedly, when they get a little older, the money starts drying out. The pussy mileage starts getting a little up there. They target melanoid celebrities as a come up. They did it to OJ, his little puss ass. They did it to Tupac. They did it. I can go on and on. They do it. They do it to a lot of persons. But unfortunately, Chris Brown fell into the trap. Now I'm hearing a lot of melanoid people saying, "Oh, this is what he gets. He shouldn't be fooling with these white women out here." You don't have to even quote unquote fool with these white women, these suspected white supremacists, for them to set you up. Look at the quote unquote Bill Cosby. Some of his accusers. Well, I was at a party with Bill, and he brushed up against my breast. So that counts as a rape in the dominant society of white supremacy that we live in. That counts as a rape. So they do all these tactics, try to bring down, and then they saying that Chris Brown threw a bag of guns and drugs out the window. Alright. So you have 4 helicopters outside your house. You have paddy wagons. You got the SWAT team surrounding your house, and you really think he's that dumb enough to throw a bag out his window or not all out there and they can see that and it's on film, it's live streaming on TV? And number 2, if he did throw a bag of guns and drugs out his window, which he didn't, why didn't he get charged with drug possession? Because all he got charged with is suspicion of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's all he got charged with. When he's out on bail, that's good. Thank God he wasn't on probation still, because he still be in that jail cell. But he has a good lawyer, so I know he's gonna beat this case because she's a liar. And then the media is quick to bring up Chris Brown's past of his assault charges that he had against Rihanna. But how come the media don't bring up her past? They want to call her Miss Beauty, Miss America, wherever the fuck she was. She got stripped of that. That article's in the description. So they say, I don't know why y'all calling her Miss Beauty pageant. She's not. We stripped her of that title. She's wanted in New York, like I said, for theft. She has a history of lying and thievery. See, this is what happened in my eyes. She went in that house, and there was a jeweler there. He was probably trying to sell Chris Brown and one of his associates some jewelry. She was touching on the jewelry because she's a thief. She was waiting she was plotting on that jewelry. When they'll turn their heads or when they weren't paying attention, she was gonna try to steal that jewelry. She got caught with her thievery, suspected white supremacy ass. So he kicked her ass out, rightfully so. She's claiming that they chased her down the street in a Jeep or whatever the fuck she said. For what? Why would they chase you? And then you go get your nails and hair done. You run to TMZ because you know they gonna pay you for the interview. And then you call the police. So that's how I know this chick is lying. Well, like I said, this is just one of their tactics. Because she couldn't pull that, oh, he raped me, or he robbed me, or he mugged me, or he assaulted me. So she had to just lie until he pulled a gun on her. Of course, she's white. So there was a meme I shared on my Facebook. It said, Bailey calls the police. And it says, hello, 911 speaking. Chris Brown put a gun to my head. 911 says, evidence. I'm white. Say no more. We're on our way. It was a meme, but that's pretty much what happened. Because these white celebrities, they get charged with domestic violence all the time, and the police never show up today. The SWAT team helicopters never show up. Johnny Depp, he's had how many domestic violent incidents? Charlie Sheen, shit, he was giving bitches the package, allegedly. No SWAT team ever showed up. Hold up, there was another guy who just got arrested yesterday. And no SWAT team. So they'll send a non-labeled police car to these people's house and they'll have conversations with these people. But when it comes to melanoid people, on a false accusation, we just had to send the whole SWAT team, the military. You gotta send every type of police force. Here's his name, Tom Sizemore. He's just charged with a domestic violence yesterday. Didn't see a SWAT team, no helicopters around his house. How many helicopters did they have when they picked up Dylan Roof? I ain't see no. They just politely tapped on his window, put a bulletproof vest around him. Shit, went to Burger King, gave him a burger. So, you see what I'm saying, people? And then you'll have these idiots, because I'm starting to get trolls now. This one idiot, he got muted. He was trying to say I was delusional. White supremacy doesn't exist. Only a small group of white people practice it. Okay. You just contradicted yourself, number one. Because you said white supremacy doesn't exist. And in the same sentence you said only a small group of people practice it. So you contradicted yourself right there. Number two, I can bring you a government document saying that we live in a system of white supremacy right now. And number three, if I'm so delusional, why are you watching my video? Bill O'Reilly's delusional. I don't ever watch him. See, I don't get you people. Y'all want to come at me and people who speak on white supremacy like me. Y'all want to try to convince us, which will never happen, that it doesn't exist. See, this is why people like Dr. Kaba are right. Don't tell me about good white people. Because if you're such a good white person, you're often a shield for the bad ones. See, this person who was trying to debate with me, which he couldn't because I ethered him, he's the type of person that say, I'm a good white person. I'm not racist. I don't see racism. So they'll try to shield the bad ones to try to cover up for them. Just because you might not be racist. Because I don't know this guy. He could be lying like shit. Just because you might not be racist or you don't see racism on a daily basis, which I don't know how, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's like me being an atheist and I say God doesn't exist. So he doesn't. Just because I might believe that doesn't mean that he doesn't exist. So no, that person made no sense. So, but I digress on that fuckboy. I just thought I'd give y'all the game. Saying this person's obviously a psychopathical liar, and this case is probably gonna boil over. Chris Brown, he's unfortunately gonna have to waste thousands of dollars because of this suspected white supremacy lie. And yeah, it's really unfortunate. But let me know what y'all think. Like I said, articles are all in the description. Get in the comments, like, subscribe, share the video.